Having said that, let me just tell you that today isn't just about today. Again, today isn't just about today. Your future is never about the moment. It's never about the time in hand. Your future will always be a reflection of your past actions. Your future will always reflect what you have sown behind you. Yours and my choices today will determine and affect our tomorrows. Having said that, here's the good news. You have sown into the kingdom and into the harvest and into your spiritual lives, and you have sown into others. And because you have, you're going to reap good things. Because the Lord said that whatever you sow, you are going to reap. I believe that, and that is the promise of God and the hope that we have today. That some of you have sown and sown and sown, but yet you haven't seen the harvest. I'm here to tell you today, hang in there. God has seen the seed you have sown and the work you have invested in His kingdom, and He's going to come through with His word. He is going to stand by His promises. He's going to give you your heart's desire because it is the promise of God. Hallelujah. I think of farmers living in this agricultural area of ours. I think of our farmers and our orchard owners that sometimes they don't reap the harvest that they are expecting because maybe a storm or a ferocious storm, or maybe the weather has changed. I think of orchard owners, for example, that every year in the spring, I'm sure they get a little antsy and a little nervous because of the cold weather, that when the trees around here start to bloom and blossom and buds pop out and the temperatures get enough cold air moves in and they get low enough that it freezes, then it affects their crop. There are years that they have bumper crops. This past year was an incredible crop for our orchard owners, but there's no guarantee that this year will be like this. And there have been years since I have lived in this area, since we've been here these several decades, that we have been here, that orchard owners have lost just about every bit of their crop because of hard freezes that would freeze. Those orchard owners don't look at those trees and fuss at the trees. They don't take it out on the trees. They don't mow down the trees and cut down the trees and plant new trees because these trees missed an opportunity to produce fruit. No, they prune them anyway. They spray them anyway. They care for them anyway because they know these apple trees will produce fruit. When the conditions are right, the apples will grow, and next year could be the biggest year they have ever had. I tell you that to tell you this, that your harvest may not have come yet. You may have planted and you wonder when it's going to break through the ground or when it's going to produce the fruit. Don't dig it up. Don't walk away from it. Don't give up on it. God is the God of the harvest, and He will water it and He will bring forth the fruit. This is your year. 2021 is the year of restoration. God's going to give back and more what we have lost. You believe it? Come on, somebody shout amen today. Hallelujah.